Okay, I'm going to start this over again. This is what's left of the belt that's on my car. Ford is fond of its serpentine belts that drive everything. When I heard the word steering on the list, I just about flipped out. I had an obligation that weekend, which I should have basically thrown off because you see the condition it's in now. Basically, the look on the mechanic's face said it all. They were freaked out. Yes, when I was working full-time, I absolutely pleaded with them. As any responsible car owner, when you're in the money, you try to get the stuff done for your car as far as repairs, service. You try to anticipate what's coming up. That way you know you got it set aside. But apparently in North Dakota, the mechanic can do screwball stuff, like instead of looking at the hood, complain that your car isn't clean enough on the interior. And I won't lie, the interior is covered in dust and all kinds of other fun things. It is not the cleanest car. I do not have time when I'm working 60-hour work weeks to get it detailed. And when I'm trying to do stuff like spending 5 days getting my pet medicine, I could give a rat's fanny less what the car looks like as long as it drives. But I'm not gonna lie, the look on the mechanic's face when they were bringing this up to me, Ford has one belt that drives everything in a car called a serpentine belt. And if I didn't already say this again, let me explain it. This thing just doesn't drive the lights and the alternator. It drives stuff like steering. So if this thing were to go out while I'm going around a curve at 70 miles an hour, I could kill somebody else besides me. Yes, the car is tiny, but you picture that it's might be big enough to cause another vehicle to go in the path of another vehicle, or to cause another one to go off the road. Even just debris being run over can cause a car to go into a ditch or somebody dodging it. There's nothing funny or cute about it. By the way, this is another reason why I am sorry to lose access to those pills. Cary Grant has 2 injection sores despite my best efforts. And I know I put footage up there before about Frankie's injection sores. He's not happy and they hurt. And I can remember towards the end of Frankie's life how badly that trauma did to him. The second to last one caused another attack, and that's part of the reason that's part of the reason why I refused to do it until I knew the gabapentin was working well enough to risk it. By then it was too late. I'm sorry. I am really sorry. I wasn't able to get the gabapentin without going to that vet, and he made things worse by screaming bloody murder about why I hadn't euthanized Frankie. If I hadn't gone full mama bear on him, I'm not sure Frankie would have lived to go home. But that's here nor there. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make life hard on you ladies, but in all seriousness, I want you to picture what you'd feel like if poor white trash had their vehicle just suddenly give way and you or your family member were on the road. I had to stop. I could not drive until I got in, which wound up being almost a week later from when I called them, because I saw how badly this belt was deteriorating by the trip. It's 40 miles round trip to and from Minot. Honestly, I'm not trying to fight with you, and I'm not trying to make your life hard. Harley's admitted to cutting this on purpose so no one will ever try to put it back on a car again. I hope and pray they cut that mechanic that refused to fix it. But that's here nor there. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to work with what I have. Anyways, best wishes. Y'all get better, okay?